what's up? Yeah.
You don't want to say it.
Maybe you think I'm like intimidating or something, but I feel like you shouldn't have to do that much.
They're scared. She just said she's humble with it. They scared. All y'all scared.
But I do speak, and I do speak to everybody, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, no, I wouldn't share my time with just anybody.
That's the part that scares them right there. Like, oh yeah, I don't got a chance now. So, tell the ladies, from what you see with the men, with the array of black men, with the array of non-black men, what have you seen in the past couple of days that the single sisters would see as something that they would come visit? Because it's an experience other than just visiting.
Oh my
me.
God, it's such an experience.
I gotta come in on this one. Other than just visiting me.
You have to visit. You have to visit it. You have to visit it. Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. What did you notice? There's a hole in the what did you notice as far as the men visually, just from they caught your eye, black, non-black? You know, did you see anything that was? I don't know. Did you catch a 9-to-5 brother? Did you see a brother driving a bus? Fireman? Did you like?
You know what? That's the thing too. It's so many. It's so many men. It's so many men out here that are like professionals. But the really cool thing about New York that I've noticed is that you can go anywhere. So if you want like the working class men, you know, there's like a local pub that you can go hang out in. Maybe if you want someone with a little bit more coin, if your taste is designer bags and all the stuff, you can go uptown and there's a whole area for you. I mean, it's so many different like areas. If you just like, oh, you know, I just want the men that work at Amazon, there's a place for you to go. Like, there's so many.
There's a lot of Amazon niggas out here too. Is that something that you would suggest in a big city like this? So in other words, do you feel that it matters? Because here, as long as you live here, it's the lifestyle, right? So
it's a lifestyle.
Just knowing that you live here, you can live in a ghetto, but you still have access to everything else. You could live in everything else and have access to the ghetto. So
yes,
and that happens a lot too, because in these neighborhoods, hopefully I can show it tonight. Like in Brooklyn, you'll see an area where it's ghetto and hood is shitting, and all the people that's around the corner that's in the high upscale neighborhoods, they're over there buying sandwiches. Instead of spending $20 for a Subway sandwich, they could get it in for like half the price. And they go to the hood spots, and you know, the hood spots, they serving the salads. So the gentrified thing comes kind of like together. So in that format, what you do for a living here versus what's your connection? What do you like to do? So a person sometimes can tell you they're a New Yorker, and then you come here and they don't know what to do with themselves. There's a tons of shit I could show. I don't have enough time to show it. We could go borough to borough just because there's not even enough time. But do you feel now that the typical thing that you hear online, where it's like, he has to make this amount and he has to do this, like, doesn't matter? And do you see a difference here where being here is enough? What do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like it's just, you just got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to attract the person for you. You really can't tell. It's different. Like in Cali, I get it. I'm from Cali. But like out here, like the bus driver makes over $100,000 a year. You know, it's like the police officers, like there's, I mean, yeah.
Garbage man, sorry.
Garbage, everybody make coins. So it's just about, and the thing that I've realized too is that it doesn't matter what you do. You can make $1, you can make $100, you can make $100,000. It don't matter. If a man wants you, he's gonna make sure that he doesn't care what you do. So that's a red flag. When a guy start asking you like, oh, what do you do for a living? How much money, you know, that's a red flag. But when someone just comes at you organically and just have a conversation, because like even the men that I've ran into that I've had conversation with, no one's asked me what I do. no one. You know, they'll ask me like, oh, what kind of things do you like, or da 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 da. Like that's what you got to look for. I think you should do a class. You should do a class on that, because it's true. Like, but I understand. Like,
what would I say about the class? Like,
you would call it like how to avoid a bozo. I don't know. But it's true. I mean, a lot of this stuff, like, I keep in the back of my mind. It's almost like seeds and stuff. So I keep it in the back of my mind. And when I walk through life, I walk through life different. You know, I was going through the airport. I was telling you I was going through the airport, and someone was like, excuse me, can I get your autograph? Because I have my hair out and my sunglasses. I was like,
she got presents though. She got presents. You got presents. Y'all would call it. You don't call it. You don't tell a girl she got swag. That's for guys, but she got presents.
I have non-humidity hair.
You know what? She's comfortable right now. Like, this is.
Oh my goodness! But you know what? It's nice right now.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's beautiful right now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful right now.
Don't you feel good?
I feel great.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to make sure, because that's the main thing, because we've been trying to do this meet and greet. It seems like the women that have been here are interested to know how it's going to turn out. But then they also feel like maybe that may take away from it because it's not going to be as intimate. I don't know. That's what I was told once they leave here. I don't know what the future holds. I really don't. But I know for the present time what is working. It was just great when you talk to somebody on a regular basis, right? And you have this great relationship with them, and you solidify it when you see them in person. Now they're no longer online. Now they're no longer WhatsApp and FaceTime. Now it's more authentic.
You're a real person.
Real person. We just didn't have nobody tape it. We caught a little bit of it. We can't tape ourselves meeting each other. We ain't want nobody holding our phone. We get in the car. God damn it, I left my shit. It is a magical experience. I can speak for myself. So,
ditto.
unlike this experience, was it different? Because I'm pretty sure you met people that you didn't see, or more or less not until until real life. What was the difference with this versus anything that you dealt with in the past and met somebody? Like, because in the past you feel there's more expectation versus this was more. What do you feel? I feel
it's the energy.
Oh wow!
It's the energy. Nate looked just like he looked on when he's recording, and he act the same.
Yeah. Wow. Oh shit. You already know. When she came in there visually coming out this, that part, if there was anything that I had to do and this was a show, I would have to do that meet part of the first time, because you can't repeat that. There's only one time you're able to do that. Seriously, right?
I mean, we can reenact it.
We can reenact it.
Like
we will reenact it. Yes. Boy, what a great feeling. It's something that you have to experience. So I think that's something for people to look at too, because if I'm their friend in their mind, whatever I am to, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't tell a person what I am to you. They could tell me. And I experienced a lot of different things on my side, but this is unlike this. This is like totally. And she had my shirt on. So when you meet people online, and I say online because you could just be meeting whoever, I think it's important to build something strong that completes you meeting them in person versus you meet them in person now and now y'all feel weird, right?
And I brought gifts. I brought everybody gifts. I brought the wifey a gift.
Oh, wow.
I bought Darlene a gift.
Wow.
And of course, I got Nate a gift.
Wow, that is okay. I'm gonna play a little tough right now. Yeah, so it does. I literally cherish what we have here. We have something very special, and You know, if people have to say, well, the YouTube wife, what does that mean? It's everything that you can see. You understand? Because see, behind the scenes, you may not be able to, and I don't mean behind the scenes with us, but to what we have here is something the YouTube, we share that. So you're gonna be able to see that connection a little more and understand in real life what you should have as well. Sometimes in life, I tell you, you know, you have to put labels, right? You know, saying that you put labels on things, just the little parts. You don't want to necessarily. You want a person to have, you know, who is this part, or who is this person? What did I break that down? Labels, and what else did I say? There was labels. Hold on. No, you don't want to put labels on. You want to put
Titles.
Title. I'm sorry. Thank you. She saved my ass too. Titles. A title is very strong because we all just put labels on things, right? So you got a title like, hold on, like this, that's the CEO of this here, and that's the one. You got to know people's titles. That's what you think. But if you just like, oh, he's just none of the workers here, so that's just a label, right? Or nigga that I date versus that's my ex-boyfriend or my first husband, or you know what I mean? And they, you know, they serve some purpose. So when you have the mode of a label versus a title, I think it just changes things. So we created that because we wanted to do a lot of stuff together. So we can give the people the impression of how important it is to, sometimes you gotta make your little imaginary thing in your life and make it work. You know what I mean? Like this, we got some special shit here. So I think you should be inspired by that, not influenced. Very important. So what's your word on that?
I definitely believe that. And it's so funny because you always hear about an influencer, and that was one big thing. It's like, oh, this is an influencer, you want to be an influencer. But no, you want to be inspired by someone, because inspire is way heavier, it lasts longer, and it actually goes farther. You know, you influenced to eat a burger, but you're inspired to create a masterpiece.
Oh! Yeah, what's up? Yeah.